Hey, party people. I am so excited to share something with you that I couldn't even wait till I got off work and change my clothes, put on a little makeup, do my hair with my new do that I got going on. I just said, I have to share this now or else I won't do it. And I'm so inspired that I just really want to share something with you. And that is how inspired I am by people who have completely different views than me. And if your Facebook feed or the people who you surround yourself with all think like you are missing out. Because right now, I am incredibly inspired by people who think completely different than me and what I would maybe call conservative. Although I hate this idea that there's liberal and conservative. But, and it's really not even just a spectrum. Because I have friends that fall over here on one issue and way over here on this other issue. Just like my dad. He's very socially liberal, but fiscally more politically, economically, definitely military, because he's a retired Navy chief. He's over on the other side. And so where you could throw him on that spectrum, you'd have to do some kind of average, and it just wouldn't be accurate. And I have some friends that are maybe super religious, conservative religious, politically religious, fiscally, their ideas about welfare, but then their ideas about gay marriage or abortion, women's rights are on the other side. Or this mix of people who aren't just liberal and conservative. And if I just eliminated people from my life or from my Facebook feed that are conservative, you guys, I would be missing out on so much inspiration and beauty in my life that I just want to challenge all of you to mix it up. And if you're a conservative, then learn to love a liberal a little more, and vice versa. And so I just want to share with how I've been inspired by a few of these people in my life, and just the way that they're helping me go through this incredible transformation that I'm going through right now. And the first person that comes to mind is Tom. And Tom Bear, what you and your family have been going through the past year is the bravest thing I have ever seen in my entire life. And not just because you're going through what you're going through, but because you have been so vulnerable and so open with your pain and your struggle, that is strength. Because especially in our society, it's pretty easy to just be like, yeah, I got this, or just not share, or not just throw out every single emotion. That's the easy thing to do. What requires strength and bravery is sharing your struggle, sharing your pain, and just being real with exactly where you are right now. And you and your wife and your family, any time that I feel like I'm not, well, I haven't done it every time, but oftentimes when I think about what I'm going through in my life, or if I need a little courage, I just think about how strong and brave you and your family have been the past year, and thank you for inspiring me. Let's see. I'm going to go with my friend Sean. We always disagree on things politically, or maybe about welfare, or marriage, or gay marriage, or straight marriage, or whatever, religion maybe. But watching you and your fiance fall in love has been one of the most beautiful things I have ever witnessed. And it inspires me to love my partner more, love myself more, and just be more in love with life in general. And so I'm so glad that you are in my Facebook feed, even though we haven't talked in years, and we're not great friends or anything like that. I mean, of course, you're my good friend, but you know what I mean. We don't talk all the time, but I just love that you still inspire me. Crystal, I love how on fire you are to normalize breastfeeding in the world. That, hey, these are humans, they gotta eat, let's not make it a sexual thing. And for all you don't, Crystal, if I'm not mistaken, votes Republican. So her, like maybe some other people that I'm gonna talk about here, or that I'm gonna tag, some more of my liberal friends, myself, may kind of experience that a lot of times when I'm with my conservative friends, I'm liberal. And a lot of times when I'm with my liberal friends, I'm conservative, and this kind of goes back to that spectrum again, and why I just think it is so important to learn from, love, and be inspired by people who think radically different than you. Not just differently than you, but disagree with you, argue with you, that get you fired up and angry, and that's just that category of people that I don't like. Learn something from them, love them, be inspired by them, because I'm telling you, you're missing out if you're only being inspired by, learning from, and loving people who are like you. Susie, the thing that I have to say about Susie, that she votes Republican, and she's from Texas, and she loves her Texas, and she's beautiful, gorgeous. I love this woman, and what Susie has done for me is made me believe in myself, because she believed in me, and introduced me to this beautiful Mary Kay world, and helped me to see a world that I may have judged as just women dressing up and women putting out this role that is not healthy for women, and being able to see them in a new light. So not only has she given me freedom to love myself more, but love people that I would have judged more. And it's not to say I'm not still judgmental. We all get caught up in our own beliefs and perceptions of the world, and how that's the lens through which we see it. But Susie has given me permission to look at people with love that I wouldn't have looked at with love before. So thank you. And one of those people being myself. Thank you, Susie. I love you. Corey, you're crazy, and I love you. And the thing that I have to say that I love about you most is that you make me laugh. And my belief is that there is absolutely nothing in this world more important than laughter. Because if you don't have laughter, you don't have joy. You don't have peace. You don't have strength. If you're not laughing in your life, then that makes me really sad. And so, Corey, you always made me laugh on deployment in Virginia, and every single day I look at Facebook. Thank you so much for bringing so much joy and laughter in my life. Paulo, actually, we haven't talked in forever, but I just saw your picture the other day, and I posted a random hashtag, and you really are you really inspired me to make this video and to really contemplate, wow, like I look at Paulo and I'm like, his life is completely different than mine. He hunts all the time. I don't know what your political views are, conservative, or if you even give a crap about politics, but just in general, your lifestyle is much different than mine. And I'll have you know, for a woman that was a vegetarian for most of the last 10 years, you inspire me to eat more meat. So that's freaking awesome. And you also inspire me to fall in love with nature, which, I'm sorry, kind of makes you a little bit of a dirty hippie. But for me, being a dirty hippie, that's a compliment, okay? And Madison, speaking of people who love to hunt, this girl loves America. She loves to hunt. She loves the country, and I don't mean the country America. She is a country girl, and politically we are completely different, and every day you inspire me to be more beautiful, to be stronger, beautiful inside and out, to be stronger, and to just love people more. Thank you. I'm so glad that you inspire me in my life every day. And I think that brings me to my last two people. I'm going to do it separate because it's not fair to do them together. Katie Morley, I love the way that you love Jesus. And I love the way that you love your husband. And I love the way that you love your children. And I love the way you love your job. And I love the way you love life. And I love the way you are growing to loving your body. It is so beautiful to watch you love. You are such an inspiration to me. And Katie's also a nurse, so she just spends her life loving people. She is absolutely amazing. And Ricky Morley, Ricky's a cop, and I know that Ricky spends his life trying to bring more peace into the world. And I am so thankful that we have cops in this world just like you. You remind me every time that I want to see these ugly things on the internet and in the news about the way cops are, and you remind me that not every cop is like that. And I love watching the way you love your life and your wife and your family. You are such an inspiration to me, and the way you are rocking out in the gym, and you are such an inspiration to me. So that's it. That's all I got. My 10 people. I tried to keep it short. And I just want to inspire you guys again. Please, if you are not loving, learning, and being inspired by someone who is completely different from you, that disagrees with you, do it, because you are missing out on a whole new world. And how can we really, the goal of this life is to constantly be changing, to constantly be growing. And how can we really grow and learn if we're only seeing things from our own perspective? We're only seeing things the way we already see them. Every single person that I just wanted to say a little thank you to, and on my Facebook feed, people who are different than me, you expand my mind to be able to learn things that I wouldn't learn if I just stayed in my own little liberal hippie bubble. So that's what I got today. Thank you guys so much for listening to me ramble and blah, 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 blah. I love you. Stay exactly as you are. Keep growing at the same time, and inspire, love, and learn from each other. Mwah.